Do you feel like your potential is stuck in fear, doubt, and hesitancy? Like you were meant to do more, but something is stopping you? Miyamoto Musashi once said that the most important fight is not with other people, but with yourself. You'll learn how to give yourself the strength to do things that seemed impossible before. Step 1. Decide once, commit daily. One strong choice is all it takes to give someone power. Not a wish, not a chance. An answer. Miyamoto Musashi thought that hesitating was the enemy once a road was chosen. In the Book of 5 Rings, he talks about how to stay true to the way. If a fighter always questions where he is going, his strength is spread out. But once the choice is made, the mind is clear and sharp. Every day, a lot of people choose. When they wake up, they ask themselves if they want to work, help themselves get better, and be inspired. Making decisions every day takes energy and leads to inconsistency. Musashi tells us to do the opposite. Make up your mind once, and then stick to it every day without any questions. Nobody makes decisions when they are angry or upset. They make decisions when their mind is clear and calm. Once the road is picked, it is always taken, no matter how you feel. Once you make up your mind, you don't have to think about it again. You don't ask yourself, should I do this today? How do I do this today? Is all you ask. This change is strong. It turns discipline from something you have to do into something you are. You are no longer trying to change into something else. You are now acting like the person you have already chosen to be. Making a daily commitment does not mean you are perfect. Musashi never said that every day would be wonderful. He had a deep understanding of suffering. When you're committed, you show up even when things seem to be moving slowly. It means sticking to your choice every day, good days and bad. This makes you stronger on the inside. When your deeds match what you say, you give people more power. Every day you keep your promise, you build trust in yourself. One of the strongest things in the world is trusting yourself. Even ability falls apart without it. People who are normal can do amazing things with it. When you stop questioning your path and start following it consistently, the impossible starts to look less impossible. Choose once. Commit every day. Do things that talk louder than your doubts. Step 2. Stop waiting to feel ready. The idea that you have to be ready before you can act is one of the biggest lies that holds people back. This is not at all what Miyamoto Musashi would say. He taught that people understand after they have done something, not before. Waiting until you feel ready is often just fear dressed up as patience. Musashi fought his first fight when he was very young. He wasn't fully trained. He wasn't completely ready. But he did something. What he learned came from doing it. He got better at following his feelings by doing things. For Musashi, being ready was something that was made in the heat of battle, not while you were waiting. A lot of people put off living their lives until they feel confident, clear, or like everything is just right. A part of them says, one day I'll be ready. But that day doesn't come very often. It's simple. Getting ready comes after doing something, not before. You change when you act. You get stronger when you change. Accepting that you will feel unsure is part of being empowered. It means to keep going even if your hands are shaking. Musashi thought that a fighter who hesitates gives the other warrior an edge. In life, hesitating lets fear take charge. When you take a step forward even though you're not sure what will happen, fear starts to lose its power. You don't have to know everything to start. Just know what to do next. Clarity comes to you as you move. When you fight, you get stronger. You feel more confident as you get through things you were afraid of. You get moving again when you stop waiting to feel ready. Getting motivated isn't as strong as building momentum. Resistance gets less strong as you move. The mind changes. Answers show up. Musashi lived by what he saw and heard. Theories were not the only thing he used. He got better by doing, failing, watching, and trying again. You need to do the same thing. You can't just get ready and then do the impossible. It can be overcome by taking brave steps before comfort comes. Start now. Not perfectly, not knowing, but with force. Step 3. Use fear as a signal, not a stop sign. Fear is not the bad guy. Fear that is misunderstood. Fear was something Miyamoto Musashi knew a lot about, both on the battlefield and in people's minds. He taught that fear happens when the ego holds on to what might happen. But fear loses its hold when you stop worrying about what might happen and focus on what you can do. A lot of people see fear as a sign to stop. That's what Musashi saw. Facts. Fear means something important. It shows you where you can grow. People often know that something is important when it scares them. When you stop running away from fear and start listening to it, you gain power. Fear shows you the edge. If you want to get stronger, it points right to the spot where you need to step. Musashi told fighters that when they were in danger, they should stay calm. Not because there is no longer any danger, but because clarity beats fear. When fear strikes, don't let your emotions get in the way. Look at it. What does it protect? Then do something anyway. You weaken fear every time you move forward in spite of it. Running away feeds fear. Action robs it of food. Being more open about what scares you makes you feel more confident, not because the fear goes away, but because you know you can get things done even though it's there. Fear often hides the impossible. Everyone would do it if it were simple. Fear keeps people out. You can go to new places once you learn to pass through quietly. In Musashi's view, a fighter should be ready for death, but not in a hopeless way. Instead, they should be ready to accept it. This acceptance takes away the ultimate power of fear. These days, this means seeing failure, rejection, and pain as normal parts of growing up. They can't stop you once they agree with you. Don't let fear run your life. Let it lead you. Be aware as you move towards it. That's giving people power. Step 4. Win small battles every day. Small wins over and over again lead to big wins. Miyamoto Musashi didn't become famous after just one fight. Daily, he got better by training, being disciplined, and paying close attention to the little things. He thought that success came from hard work over time, not from being suddenly smart. A lot of people try to reach their goals too quickly. They want big changes to happen right away. They quit when it doesn't happen. Musashi knew that to train the mind, you had to do it the same way you train your body, slowly and steadily. Doing what you said you would do is how you win small fights. Getting up for your habits is what it means. It means getting better 1% at a time. Small wins like these give you confidence and energy. Every little win tells your mind, you can trust me. This trust turns into faith over time. Self-assurance turns into bravery. Being brave gives you power. Musashi stressed how important the basics were. He taught that being able to do the basics well gives you freedom. The basics of life are the simple things you do every day, like learning, practice, reflecting, and getting better. Focusing on small fights makes the impossible seem less scary. You no longer have to fight the whole mountain. The next step is being taken by you. Consistency is better than energy. Small things you do every day can change who you are. Because of this, you become someone who does things. That personality can't be stopped. Win today, then win tomorrow. The impossible can't stand up to long-term stress. Step 5. Protect your energy, not just your time. Managing your time is important, but managing your energy is even more so. Miyamoto Musashi had a simple life. He avoided distractions, too much, and attachments that weren't essential. He knew that energy that is spread out makes it harder to focus. Even if you have time, things will move more slowly if you are tired. Protecting your physical, mental, and emotional energy gives you power. Not from life, but from things that make you less clear. Musashi taught separation. He stayed away from rumors, ego wars, and fights that didn't matter. He could save his energy for what really mattered. There are many things that can take your attention away in today's world. Noise, social media, pessimism, and comparison are all things that drain energy. Picking what needs your attention is part of protecting your energy. Focusing your energy makes the things you do stronger. 10 hours of work that isn't focused can be undone in an hour. Limits, rest, and simplicity are not signs of weakness. That's what tactics are. Musashi always knew his boundaries and rested and trained when he needed to. Keep your energy safe so you can use it all. To do the impossible, you need to be fully present, not tired. Step 6. Learn fast, apply faster. In The Book of Five Rings, Miyamoto Musashi emphasizes that the key difference between high achievers and those stagnant is their ability to swiftly apply knowledge. He argues that information without action is ineffective, and genuine understanding arises from experience rather than passive learning. Many individuals become trapped in excessive study without implementing changes in their lives. Musashi advocates for quick learning that prioritizes action-focused ideas instead of accumulating knowledge for its own sake. He stresses the value of putting knowledge to use, as this transforms mistakes into valuable feedback, fostering personal growth. Musashi viewed errors not as failures, but as opportunities for improvement, thus encouraging a cycle of iterative development. This approach not only enhances confidence, shifting one's identity from a passive learner to an active contributor, but also cultivates flexibility, allowing individuals to adapt under pressure based on real outcomes. Musashi's process combines learning with doing, creating a continuous feedback loop that leads to mastery. He posits that achieving the seemingly impossible hinges more on the willingness to act with current knowledge than on possessing flawless expertise. Ultimately, rapid learning and implementation are essential to unlocking inner strength and achieving progress. Step 7. Refuse to quit when it gets boring. Most people think they give up on things because they are too hard, but the truth is that they usually give up because they are boring, don't feel like they're making progress, or can't see it. Miyamoto Musashi knew about this state, which he called a silent phase, where hopes fade. He stressed that enduring this monotony is necessary for real control. His strict practice of doing the same moves over and over again showed that being bored shouldn't be seen as a sign of failure, but rather as proof that you're past the novice stage, where growth is only visible on the surface. Musashi believed that self-empowerment comes from sticking with something even when it's boring, because you're driven by a goal instead of your feelings. He thought that focus, not emotion, was the most important thing for long-term effort. The ego wants immediate approval and stimulation, which makes it tempting to give up during dull periods. But real mastery requires humility and a commitment to routine practices no matter how exciting things get. People quit in this way in a lot of different areas, like gyms, companies, and school. It usually happens when progress isn't being noticed or recognized. Musashi told people that right now is the best time to keep going because that's when power is built. Sticking with something even when you're bored not only makes you mentally tougher, but it also sets you apart from the majority of people who give up on their goals. Choosing to be bored sometimes is the same as rejecting a shallow life, valuing depth over short-term pleasure and long-term strength over temporary joy. At the end of the day, people who overcome this task either become success itself instead of just looking for it.